National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the New York Jets and the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday night.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the North Shore, the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So glad y'all could join us for this game. Kate, Scott, and Brock here on the call for it, and we're expecting quite a bit of offensive gamesmanship, partner. Some veteran savvy out there. Both of our starting quarterbacks have spent quite a long time in this league, and they've got plenty of experience to show for it.
Yeah, I like the way you say that right there. Gamesmanship and veteran savvy. Father Time, he chases down these skill guys. It's a game that's getting younger and younger, right? Because, well, it's hard to be as fast as you've been when you were a rookie. But as a quarterback, you've got to use your years of experience. Both these guys have to play this game from the neck up and still play it at a high level.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off from Acrisure. On the return, here comes Davis. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. They're led out by the four-time MVP who's been in this league since 2005, Aaron Rodgers.
Well, these Jets fans, they've been waiting for this moment. They only got 4 snaps of Aaron Rodgers a season ago before, unfortunately, that Achilles snapped. He's put himself in tremendous shape. He worked to almost get back last season. In that arm, and that release, Kate, it is still one of the most dynamic in the game.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. He's got the hook up to Davante Adams. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. Open space inside the 40. And he has it down to the 26-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the shotgun, Rodgers. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. Rolling left behind. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
So the Jets are going to try a field goal on 4th down, and Greg Zuerlein headed out. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Cordero Patterson now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. Leading them out to man in his 13th NFL season and rising quickly up the career leaderboards, Russell Wilson.
Kate, Russell Wilson's one of the NFL's most experienced quarterbacks. He's also one of the winningest quarterbacks, even with a couple bumps in the road in Denver. Remember, over that decade in Seattle with Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom, there wasn't a quarterback that won more games in the history of the league over the first 10 years. 9 times to the Pro Bowl as well. Put a supporting cast around him, give him a run game and a defense, and Russell Wilson still knows very well how to play this game.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
First down, here's Russ. Throw secured by George Pickett. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Wilson now, first and 10. Finds his back, Jaylen Warren. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
The drive picks up here, first and 10. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This is Harris on second down. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Running it after the penalty. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Gotta figure out this third down here. From the gun, it's Wilson. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. This one from an even 40 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Xavier Gibson now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Has a man, it's Tyler Conklin. He's got to gain a 6 there. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Rodgers here from the gun. Malachi Corley reels it in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Rodgers to throw. Has his man, it's Corley. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
They'll throw again. Rodgers. Into traffic. Complete. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. At the end of one, a field goal for each side, but no one has found the end zone just yet. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Escapes a defender. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
First down, Rodgers. That throw finds Conklin. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
They'll run here, it's Hall. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Back now, pressure on its way. Touchdown, New York! So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Greg Zuerlein for the point after try. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their second drive. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Ashton Davis there on the stop. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Finds his man, it's Van Jefferson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
1st and 10 give to Harris. Nice cut back to the right sideline. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st down, it's Wilson. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Steelers' 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Blitz coming, Russ. That's Jefferson, he's got it. And he'll go down here at the 16.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
From the 16. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Running behind. Oh, he loses the football. And this is scooped up by the Jets. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
The Jets and Aaron Rodgers headed back out on offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. And it's the Jets in a nice spot, 2nd and inches. From the 41. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Again, Rodgers. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
The Steelers and Najee Harris making their return to the field. And they know they let points slip away with that fumble in the red zone, Brock. They're looking to get him back here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Wilson now from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
Freiermuth there to bring it in. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Quincy Williams making the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Russ now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Russ is cooking again. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers tie things 10-10. Now Boswell on to send this away. Gibson now to return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Jets headed out on offense late in this first half. And with just under 40 seconds left to go, Brock, they can try a drive, but they gotta hurry. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers. That's complete to Wilson. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. Throwing on 1st down, Rodgers. He'll get this one to Adams. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, quarterback's going to count on 99 of 100 times completing that short, simple route to a tight end. But even the shortest and simplest of throws, they'll find a drop at some point, too.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing once again, Rodgers. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So on 4th down, the Jets turn to a fan favorite. It's Thomas Morstead to punt it away. And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like right around the 8. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. So we're at halftime of this Sunday night matchup. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Reports. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Steelers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Going to Harris to start the half. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Quincy Williams making the tackle.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. From the gun, it's Wilson. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They'll run it for the first time with Jaylen Warren. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice gain. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Now a run with Harris. They're working a couple yards past the line. Brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley. Moving in the right direction that time, but only 2 yards picked up, so it's 3rd and 9. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down. Here's Wilson. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So a punt coming up on 4th down, and it's against Belgium native Corliss Waitman with the honors. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. So no return on that punt. And it'll be Jets football. The Jets out to begin another drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They start the half with a give to Hall. Makes a cut to the right sideline. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down, and they go right back to it. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Hit applied by Keanu Benton. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They give on 2nd to Hall, and they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Now looking to throw with Rodgers. He puts some air under this one, deep right. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Jets grab the lead on their first series of the half. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Zuerlein on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Patterson now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Steelers returning their offense and this running back to the field. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
2nd and 4. He finds Pickens left side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And now it's 2nd down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing again is Russ. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Quincy Williams has it. And the Jets return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
The Jets headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He completes it in traffic. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Rodgers here from the gun. That throw finds Conklin. And this one doesn't go far.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Back to throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. And they bring him down around the 34. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out, well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. The Jets have it with a lead to start the 4th, but the win's not secure quite yet. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing again, it's Rodgers. Throw complete to Williams. And they take him down right along the 30.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Coming right is Hall. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. They manage a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Here's Hall once more. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Rodgers set to pass. This will be caught by Adams. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They'll go right side with Hall. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. They send a tight end in motion. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Rodgers to throw. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Here's Rodgers. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Jets go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Zuerlein on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets double their lead to 14. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Patterson now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The home teams and this running back headed back out for a new series. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. It's Pickens on the slant. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st down. Here's Russ. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock a defense flat on its back.
Working quickly here. On 1st down, it's Wilson. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Boy, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Throw is caught by the back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. And that might do it for him, Brock. Doesn't reach the marker as they turn it over on downs here in the 4th.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Now here comes the New York offense. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Jets nearing a win here with a 14-point lead. 2nd down now, 7 to go. They go right back to Hall. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. Third down, 1 yard to go. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Running this with Hall. And he found some running room for a nice gain. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Hall running between the tackles. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. 2 yards on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. This will be a nice win for the Jets, who draw closer to it as they take a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Setting up for the kneel down on third. So it's a road win for the Jets. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from Pittsburgh.